Welcome to the Fly to the Past podcast, the programme where we talk to the pilots, the ground exhibitors and members of the local community about the Oxfordshire Family Fun Day. This programme is a Focus Biz podcast on behalf of Fly to the Past Limited, introduced by Adrian Moss.
I'm Chris Thompson. I fly at Popham as an instructor, and I'm lucky enough to have been displaying the Antonov for a couple of years now.
Okay. And I'm James Black. I'm the owner of the Antonov, and I've been flying An-2s probably for nearly 20 years now. This aircraft is actually quite modern. It was built in 1985 and is probably newer than one or two of the aeroplanes that are on this airfield and in regular use for training. But I bought it from Slovakia originally in about 1993 after we'd had it for a year on hire. And the owner then wanted to sell it and so on, and I took the opportunity of buying it. So it's been operating in the UK since that time. But it was originally registered in Slovakia, and then the Slovak company that was acting as the official operator changed their business plan and so on, and the politics in Slovakia were a bit difficult about that time, and I found a very nice Hungarian firm that was very keen to take on board the responsibility of looking after it and being the registered owner.
And in terms of what it's doing in the UK, what sort of work does it do?
Well, basically it's operated by the Antonov An-2 club. And it's club flying that it does. It does displays, of course, as we've done here today, with usually, if we can manage it, a flying display, and always the opportunity of static displays so people can go around and have a look at the inside. We've been doing parachuting for many, many years. It's really not very frequent these days because of the growth of the use of turbine aircraft for parachuting. But we've been all over the country and to Ireland, and indeed to the Netherlands, at doing parachuting and display flying.
And in terms of what's it like to fly and display with it?
I always tend to joke with people and say it's like a Piper Cub on steroids. It's very light in pitch, heavy in roll, but it's a big baby once you get to know it, because it's very powerful, 1,000 horsepower supercharged, so it needs a little bit of managing heat-wise and everything else, which is why two of us normally do a display. One flies and the other one sort of looks after the aeroplane. But we just love it. It's just a tremendous aeroplane.
It seems very graceful watching it as a non-flying person. Graceful and slow.
Yes, this aeroplane does everything except go fast.
Yeah.
So it's used for spraying, any agricultural stuff, parachuting, cargo, absolutely all sorts of things.
This programme was a Focus Biz podcast on behalf of Fly to the Past Limited.